Hey, what's up YouTube? So this is Ken Johnson, and today is my birthday fishing outing. And been getting a late start, had multiple disruptions here where I'm fishing at. As I mentioned earlier in a previous video, I've got some knee problems, so I can't be out on a kayak, I can't be out on a boat, and I really hadn't been doing any type of fishing content. But anyway, today I'll show you what I'm doing. This is just going to be some simple inshore fishing, fishing from a bank. I really don't expect much, but hey, might get something here. This place never ceases to surprise me, so we'll check it out. As you'll notice, I've got some polarized glasses. These are amber glasses, so that I can see the fish. When I was a child, they used to have green polarized glasses, and it wasn't that you had the green reflective coating, it was olive green lenses, and those were fantastic. I've been trying to do some research, try to find some and do a review of them, but that hasn't been forthcoming yet. But anyway, I'm going to show you my rig. Hopefully we'll get something going on. I'm using my Ozark Trail collapsible rod and reel combo, and I had this eBay little jig that I bought. I love these little tails on these lures because they do look kind of like a lure. And then I've got some Strike King jig heads here. I always like to use either a pink or an orange or red jig head to kind of attract attention. Studies have shown that fish, especially in the same family as bass and crappie and bluegill, can see reds, pinks, and purples better than any other color. So they do really well with a bubblegum color. And I've got it attached to a cork. The idea behind this combination, you've probably seen it on YouTube multiple times, is that as you pull the cork, this little thing will move. So I'm going to try to show you that now. I'm going to try to get this on camera, but the idea behind this is as I pop the cork, that lure will act like a little minnow in distress. And by working it slowly, you can get a little action going to entice what we call a reaction strike. So that is the theory behind this type of rig. Switched over to my Casso camera here. One of the things I'm wanting to do this year is switch to my change action cameras to either a better Casso camera or maybe multiple cameras, multiple setups. Once I get my knee fixed, I plan on having a different kayak setup, and maybe either two different kayak setups or a boat of some sort with a truck I can tow it with. So that's what I'm going for this year. But you can see this is a very slow approach. Just popping that cork right there. Kind of funny, I had to buy my fishing license on my birthday because in the state of Florida, our tag registration is on our birthdays, and I totally forgot that I had everything set up on my birthday, so they'd be set up for my tag as well. So I had to go in actually yesterday and purchase my fishing license for the year and also my vehicle tag for the year. I got this set up about say 18 inches, and I'm going to go a little bit deeper. Water clarity is super clear, and so it looks like we've got a outgoing high tide. I'm going to go down to about 5 foot and see what I can do there. You never know. I'm fishing the drop off of boat ramps, so people overlook these, but they're wonderful structures to try. Everybody wants to do docks, but boat ramps, if you got a good ramped, sloped concrete section, that is perfect. Something I want to mention about these jig heads, kind of pull them out a little bit, about 3 degrees out. That'll help with your hookup ratio. Although lately, way water conditions have been, I don't have to worry about that. There we go. We're on. Now what we got? What we got? Looks like we got a little bass. Yep, we got a little bass, guys. All right. So here we go. Oh, and it's looking rough. It's having a bad day. Look at that gunk on that tail right there. Woo! Poor baby. Well, didn't get your lunch that you was looking for. Probably about maybe a 1 pound bass. Probably a little male. I hope you get healed up so that you can make some babies. Because it's almost breeding time. So, not this year, but maybe next year. Have a good one. So, I left, called my friend Josh. He said, well, let's go to another location. This is a city-owned property. We decided we was going to do that. I got there first. The city had closed the area down due to renovations. However, only half of it was closed down, but the other half was being used by a bass fishing tournament, and they were all weighing in their bass. So, yeah, that closed up that first day. Now, for the second day, or not actually second day, it was the following week. I mentioned I had some knee issues. I've been on drug that was supposed to help it because the shot is over $900 a shot, and you have to get one about every quarter. Sometimes you stretch it to every 6 months. So I didn't want to have to do that. The pills I'm taking have had some negative side effects where it's affecting my mobility. So I decided I was going to go to another location and we was going to fish for sheephead, and I was going to carry out this video for that. So I'll show that video now. This is my plans that I had for sheephead fishing content this weekend. I guess that's not going to happen. We'll try something soon. Yeah. And the problem with this location that I was fishing, or I was planning to fish for sheephead, is that it was one of those locations that I had to have another person. I had to organize that, and I had to have a drop net. So that was another cost because I now have a drop net. Not a good one, but a drop net. But you have to have another person, and trying to organize a second person for a fishing trip, very difficult. And then when you have weather conditions like that, well, then you have to replan again. So then I planned for another trip. Uh, and so you can see what today's weather is like, and we'll go from there. So today is February 17th. I have mediations all day long. Can't hardly see it, but we got rain right now and high wind gusts, so couldn't be out in the kayak if I could. And it's supposed to last all weekend long, which means that my non-kayaking spot will not be available. Yeah, it seems to be the story of my life. They're saying the next few weekends are going to be bad. My problem is I've got doctor's visits coming up about my knee, so I don't know where I'm going to be with that. Plus, this medication that I've been on has made it where I can barely walk without pain. All my muscles are hurting, all my joints are hurting. It is a nightmare. So probably not any fishing videos coming up anytime soon. But I just kind of want to let you know that I've been on struggle bus for a while. But I do appreciate you watching. I appreciate everyone's support. I just want to say thank you. And I will see you again next time. Bye.